Hey guys, this is AB and welcome back to AB Tech Tips. This video is pretty interesting for me and at the same time very exciting because this is the first full review that I'm going to be making on any product whatsoever. It's actually a product that I talked about a couple of videos back, which is the Asus FX 505 DT. I actually did recommend it to a couple of friends of mine, and one of them actually went ahead and bought the laptop and was completely happy with it, and was also kind enough to lend it to me so that I could make this product review. So, shout out to him. I will not be revealing his name because privacy matters in this day and age, but I digress. Let's look at the specs first and move on to other things such as price to performance, which version you should get, and other nitty gritty things that might help you out when you're purchasing this product or any product for that matter. Anyway, this particular laptop comes with the Ryzen 5 3550H mobile processor. Yes, I know that the 3000 series of mobile processors are not the greatest, but for the price reduction that it comes with compared to an Intel laptop with an i5, it is honestly a no-brainer. It is a great value for the money. It honestly is not the best when it is compared to the Intel's i5 side of things, but it gets the job done. And if you're not a heavy user, for example, you want to do complete video edits on the laptop, you are going to be completely fine. It handles multitasking pretty well. It handles slight productivity tasks, for example 1080p or 720p video editing for your YouTube channel. Maybe it is going to be fairly good enough. Moving on, talking about the graphics card, this laptop comes with the Nvidia GTX 1650, not the 1660 but the 1650, because what else did you expect at 50k one? Come on, it is pretty good for the money. Anyway, moving on, the GTX 1650 in a laptop you would know is pretty much capable of 1080p 60 at low to medium settings. And honestly, I expected the laptop to do pretty bad in terms of thermals, but this laptop actually never crossed above 75-ish degrees even when it ran GTA 5 at around low to medium settings. It's a jumble. Everything was not low. There were a few things that were set to medium, few things set to low, but I could not get the screen capture of it because for some reason the entire screen was not captured. It was only the MSI Afterburner overlay that was captured, and it is honestly disappointing, and I did not catch it at the right moment. And now the laptop is back with my friend, but I digress. This is not a vlog, dude, come on. Anyway, moving on, that Nvidia card paired up with the 120Hz refresh rate screen that the laptop comes with is a perfect deal, and it is a match made in heaven, especially at this price range. Online you can see the 512GB variant for around 54k, and it comes with the 120Hz screen. So just think about how much value Asus is offering in this particular laptop right now. And I would put up a 120Hz refresh rate scenario in front of you on YouTube, but then YouTube only caps it at 60 FPS, and I will not be able to even process something and then export it at 60 FPS. So I am going to be putting down a video of the 120Hz screen in action in slow motion. And believe me guys, when you compare a 120Hz screen right next to a 60Hz screen, it is completely mind-boggling to see how much better the jump from 60Hz to 120Hz really is. And once you get into the 120Hz fam, trust me, you're not going to want to go back to 60Hz. And I honestly feel this pain because I'm poor. I own a 60Hz screen in a couple of generations old laptop which barely gets editing done. But I digress. I have to grind, and once I'm done grinding, hopefully I'll have a sweet Ryzen 3900X. Doubt it, but let's hope. Anyway, moving on. As you guys can see, the 120Hz refresh rate screen looks beautiful. Gaming on the screen is obviously gonna be a complete charm, as you would expect out of a 120Hz screen. If this particular graphics card were the GTX 1660 at around 60k, trust me, I wouldn't have recommended anything else other than this laptop, regardless of what your budget is, unless you're an Apple fanboy and wanted the Mac OS for some reason. Mac OS is not exactly inferior, it is just completely overpriced in my opinion. Anyway, I digress. Moving on, let's talk about some of the more visual aspect of this laptop. So this laptop comes with a beautiful RGB infused keyboard. It is honestly beautiful to look at. Some of the keys did have like color shifts. For example, when the entire keyboard was put onto a static blue color, some of the keys such as the question mark / key had a bit of a greenish tint, and so did the F10 key. It is honestly, not going to be that distracting, especially if you put it on different modes such as the strobing mode, the fast mode, static, and there's also the color cycle mode. It is honestly pretty beautiful to look at. Typing on this laptop is not going to be the best experience because it is honestly not a mechanical keyboard. It's not going to give you the same feel. But I can say that if you were to get this to get your job done, for example, you're a college student and wanted to type out an essay or wanted to type out something or the other, this is going to be pretty decent for you guys. And I can say that the typing experience is honestly passable, especially for the price range that it is coming in at. Next, let's talk about the I/O options that it comes with. It comes with 3 USB ports, one Ethernet port, a charging cable obviously, and a headphone jack. Apple. Anyway, one thing that I did not like about this particular configuration is that there is literally no I/O port on the right side of the laptop where I usually like to keep my mouse. And that might sound like it's nitpicking, and at this point it honestly is, but then it would have been nice to have a USB port on the right side to connect in my mouse and then just plug and play. That is one thing that I found really weird coming out of this laptop, but I don't think it's going to be an issue for a lot of people either way. Moving on, let's talk about the different variants that this laptop comes in. It comes in with a 512GB SSD variant or a 256GB SSD paired with a 1TB hard drive. The 1TB hard drive plus the 256GB SSD variant is for some reason more expensive than the 512GB SSD version, and that is really not how it should be, but that is how it is. So I totally recommend that you guys go for the 512GB SSD variant instead, and you could save the extra 4,000 bucks and get a 1TB hard drive on top of the 512GB SSD that it already comes with, and you would be great to just plug and play whatever you want to do. Any productive tasks that you want to do, this laptop is going to handle it completely smoothly. And because of the 512GB SSD that it comes with, your apps are going to load that much faster. It can even handle a few games if that's what you want to put onto it, but that is completely up to you guys. Anyway, that is basically the two variants that it comes in. Last but not least, let's touch on the topic of where you should get this product. Amazon, Flipkart, offline. Amazon currently sells this product completely over the place. For example, during the end of November, it was on sale for around 58k. During the second week of November, it was on sale for 52k. It is honestly all over the place. So I would totally suggest that you wait for a particular sale or something and then get the laptop, or you go the offline route. My friend went on to the offline route and got it from this place called Supercomputers and Laptops. I completely recommend them. I have been a customer of them for a couple of months now, and I'm also trying to get in my friends to buy any products that they want related to computers, of course, from Supercomputers and Laptops. So shout out to them. They fixed up my friend, with this laptop for just 51,000, and that is honestly a great deal over Amazon and Flipkart and what it is offering this laptop for. So kindly do check out the offline places, but at the same time do be mindful of the black market, the grey market issues that are prevailing in the offline market of computer hardware. So one such tried and trusted place is supercomputers and laptops from SP Road, and to my knowledge they ship it to all over India, so it should not be an issue. So you can get in touch with them. I will put down their contact details down below. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please do consider hitting that thumbs up button and also subscribing. It truly motivates me to keep the channel going and put out new content as and when I can. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great life, guys, and feel great joy.